Keep your head up, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Taking out Hilbert. In this stream, we are talking about defense. That's right, Hayden.
You're not supposed to take out your own goalie.
Well, it happens, and then you get a penalty for running my goalie. Welcome to the stream, guys. Every Wednesday at noon, we are doing a online hockey practice to help you improve your skills. Hayden's just going to tear the whole garage down while I'm trying to talk here. So we're going over a lot of stuff. We got a personal message from Chris Pronger. Really appreciate that. So learning from a champion, Chris Pronger, Hart Memorial Trophy winner as well. So he's got a really good tip for you guys. We got a DIY project, how you can work on defense at home, trying to find ways that you can make it fun and engaging and more game-like for you. We got pro examples, of course. We got some drills, playing off the boards, making a good first pass, defensive style shots, teaching about active stick, and then we got the giveaways. Can't forget about the hockey shot giveaways. You want to be entered? Retweet on Twitter, share what I posted on Facebook about the stream, or right now, just grab out your cell phone and share on Instagram, on your Instagram story, and make sure you tag me so we can see it. That you are watching the stream. We're going to collect all the names and put them in a hat. We're going to draw one from each platform. So let's get right into it. I'm going to say, let's start off with Chris Pronger.
Oh, yeah, you got
all right. Hayden, can you give me an audio check? Make sure they can hear me after I just absolutely...
How's he sound, guys?
After I lambasted you.
Oh yeah, this thing's backward.
Yeah, that's mounted the wrong way. Oh, we're going to give a quick adjustment. Let me just spin this around for you. I don't know if it'll still clip in there. Actually, you can just go mobile for now. So the first day we started the stream, I got a notification on Twitter from this beauty right here, Chris Pronger. And he was saying, hey, check out how cool this is. These guys are not letting the coronavirus get in your way, still teaching you hockey live. Really appreciate the support. Sent him a message, said, thanks a lot. You got any tips? We'd love to throw it on the channel. And sure enough, he hit me back, sent me a DM. And we're going to start the stream off with that. So as a coach, I'm always teaching to have an active stick. And what I mean by that is deliberate motion of the stick. I too many times guys are just with their stick out here, not doing anything. They're trying to play the body, but they're not doing anything with their stick. And it's such an important tool. So I loved getting this message from Chris Pronger right here. I just said, do you have anything you want to pass on for the kids? Turn this off. Oh yeah, you got to turn it off. We'll read it right here. I'll read this off to you if it's a little hard to read. It says, the biggest thing that I try to get all defensemen, no matter what the age, is to quiet the stick. In doing so, it allows you to be more mobile and compact, plus allows you to let your opponent make their move, then you react and seal them off. Far too often I see kids and older players swing their sticks towards where the puck is, instead of being patient and focus on where it is going. This will start to frustrate your opponent, and ultimately, they will start to dump the puck in. Also, by being patient and having little movement with your stick, it should be held properly. And I think that was a big one. Me and Hayden were playing with this before. Where am I? Meaning, if you're a lefty, it should be off. We'll show you an example of this. Off your right foot, toe blade pointing to the left, so it's in a natural position. Far too often, people hold their stick with the blade open to the back end, and this promotes the swiping effect we were trying to eliminate. So some amazing advice, and it's the simple things. People think, oh, like I need to do like these really small elite things, like I have to know some secret. The secret is just doing the simple things so well, doing the simple things better than anyone else. And the simplest thing you can do as a defenseman is be very deliberate and patient with your hockey stick. So I'm gonna give you a quick example of that, and we'll show you what Pronger was talking about there. Grab any twig here. I'll get Hayden to hold it since he was a lefty. He can show a little better. Being deliberate with the puck. So let's say this, or with your stick. This is the puck right here. Something I want to expand on is not really giving away your strength, not giving away what you can do. So I'm going to get to that a little bit later. But first, it's just, I like to always say stick on puck. Right? So, I could be skating backwards with my stick here. I could be skating back with my stick right here. Pronger's talking about having your stick in the right position to make a move, but don't be wildly swinging it around, because then they're going to take advantage of your movement. They're going to wait for you to swing and then find that triangle, the stick handle under, or find something where they can take advantage. He's talking about being patient, waiting, directing the play, letting them make the move and then reacting to it. And I've got some really good clips from Lidstrom. I was looking for clips by Pronger, but all of his highlights were like, leading the rush, offensive stuff, big hits, which I love, of course. But I found some really good stuff from Lidstrom, just highlighting like defensive moves that he did. So I say active stick. Pronger said a quiet stick. And I like that because it's about being deliberate. Both talking about a similar thing, but I do like that quiet stick. Be patient. Let the guy make the first move. Once they make the move, then you angle them off and then play the puck. One thing that I really liked about this is a really good tip for defense. And also, I saw in the chat, oh, I play forward, I play center. You play defense. Everybody plays defense because when the other team has the puck, we are all playing defense. You don't play offense until you get the puck. Right, so this is not just for defensemen. It's about playing good defense. You can still be a good defensive forward. You can make good defensive plays, right? So something that I really like, I'm gonna come a little closer here, is where you hold the stick. Chris did mention something like this, and I'll get Hayden to show up, but this is something I wanted to build on. You can hold your stick out like this, right? But then you're kind of giving away your reach. You can see the puck is right there.
You're already extended.
Exactly, I'm already extended, right? So I'm gonna put the puck here, I'm backing up like this, and you can see I've already given away what I can do. I'm extended, I don't have much left, and I'm giving him a nice big area to expose right here. If I carry my stick here on the defense and I'm quiet with my stick, like Chris Pronger mentioned, I'm backing up, I can kind of bait them to come a little closer and then boom, and then you attack, right? And you've got something, an extra trick up your sleeve. So about carrying your stick is important. So I'm gonna give Hayden, you got your lefty stick, we'll switch off the camera. Just talking about it, and I'll read over it, Pat. So I'll get you to go over it. There we go. So it says also being patient and having little movement with your stick. It should be held properly, meaning if you are a lefty, like Hayden. Yep. Hayden, H-A-D-E-N. If you're a lefty, it should be off your right foot. Let's see it. All right, so there's off his right foot. And then the toe blade pointing to the left. Right? So I think that is interesting.
Oftentimes you'll see
yeah.
it's going like this. Like if I go back on D, I'm like this, but I guess that limits, it's harder to poke this way.
Yeah.
And sweep, whereas this way it's like you can poke, you can sweep, you can turn quick, sweep that way.
So what he's saying is that far too often people hold their stick with the blade open to the backhand. So show that, and even go a little more to the backhand. Like like that, right? Because then you can easily expose this defense when he's holding and standing.
One way to go, and that's
like here, I would deke this way and then tuck it right under that stick. Yeah. I would move the puck here. I get him to move a little bit, and then boom, tuck under. I have his stick. I have his body moving this way. I'm tucking it under, and then I'm going to go right there, right? So by having it there, I could go left or right, but he can also move left or right. He can adjust. So I thought that was a really good example from Chris Pronger. Really appreciate that. Let's get into the DIY. We got some fun things that you guys can do at home. Hayden, you want to do yours first? I'd say we do yours first.
Sure.
Well, I'll pull the net out, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, shoot. So, we got to work.
I worked hard to send it. No, we got to fix that.
Talking about Hilbert, our goalie. I got some gear from Kijiji for like $150 for the whole set of goalie gear. Guy was just trying to get rid of it. I was like, boom, snap it up. Made a goalie. We were going to tie him to the net like Goldberg in Mighty Ducks, but then we figured we can't really move him around. So I just got a step ladder from Home Depot. We were going to attach him to the ladder so we can kind of move him around. So that's a project in the works. Also, if you were seeing on TikTok, I saw a moving defenseman that someone built. Turns out they made it out of a windshield wiper motor assembly. So I called Auto Wreckers. I got one put to the side. I'm going to pick that up today. So we got some projects going on in the garage. Should be fun. For now, Hilbert is kind of, he's tired. He's tired. Anyways, I'll give you the camera. And so basically what we were thinking here, you can use any stick. Also, we're streaming on Twitch. If you guys want to head over there, it's twitch.tv/CoachJeremy. We'll probably post some more of the behind the scenes building the goalie, building the defenseman stuff over there. It's just kind of more fun hanging out type content versus the stream. We prepare a lot for this. So we were thinking of a way, how can we defend against the stick, do some stick lifts. And I thought this was a pretty good idea. Hayden, can you?
Yeah, basically, I thought that a lot of times the defenseman will be battling for the puck in and around the net, and you got to get your stick on their stick.
Yeah.
In order to take away an opportunity. If you could be covering them pretty well with your body, but if their stick's open, then they're gonna get a good scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
So essentially, this is just a drill to practice. I'm gonna try and throw it off the rebounder.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's coming back to the stick here, and then I'm gonna like lift it up, get body position, kind of like dish
Nice.
the puck out.
I was actually thinking let's sort of set up the DIY stuff first, and then we'll drop it into the drills. So we got
Okay, yeah, good idea.
a few pro examples to show you, and then we'll do the drills. Basically, the whole concept here is just to practice those stick lifts and not attacking the puck, taking the stick first, then the puck. I thought it was a cool idea. Just jam it in your net.
I was thinking of getting like a bungee cord and putting it on like a stool.
Oh, yeah.
All this elaborate thing, and then Jeremy's like, "Well, why don't you just put it in the
Put it in the net. You're gonna need some extra tape at the end.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, these projects, like we're just making them as go. You can do something a little more like permanent. We're just trying to think of like quick ways to practice and be creative. You know, be creative, be curious, and yeah. My DIY project. I'll give you the camera.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Roll of tape at the end. Look at this.
And then I gotta tape it or something, but
Yeah. Oh, that'll keep it in there for sure. A little roll of tape.
Yeah.
Tape the tape. So my idea is to work on passing. It's really important to have a good first pass. Look at this. So I'm going to make basically a slot that I want to pass into. Right? You can make that smaller. You can make it bigger depending on how good you are. Right? We're using the net to collect the pucks. We've got this to kind of make a slot. I need to pass it right through there. And then I'm going to use a rebounder. So I'm collecting a pass. I'm moving. I'm getting my head up, trying to find that lane and then get it through there. We'll save that for the drill. But those were Hayden and I's DIY ideas. Do it yourself. I'd love to see what you guys are coming up with. You guys can try this. We'll show you how they work during the drills section of this stream. If you guys come up with your own, be creative, be curious, tag us, How To Hockey, Team HTH. You can always throw that hashtag down on Instagram, on Twitter. We're searching that, we're finding stuff and dropping it in the streams. So let's go over some of the pro examples. Speaking of Team How To Hockey, Team HTH, I'm gonna start off with analyzing somebody's shot. They uploaded this to Reddit and said, hey, can you analyze my shot? We just picked these at random. We're seeing everything you send in. We might use it in the stream, we might not. Usually you'll get a reply. So I'm starting, this was from a previous stream. We were talking about snapshots. And he said, hey, can you analyze my shooting in stride shot? So we're gonna take a look at this first and we'll look at some pro examples of defense. So what I like to see here, good explosive movement, nice transfer of the weight. You can see he's stepping from this foot, he's from this back foot onto this foot. He's getting his body moving towards the net. He's opening up the blade right about there. You can see he's getting his weight there. A little bit of a pull, a little push, releasing from that sweet spot. So a few things that he's doing right. The snapshot is looking pretty good. Let's just play it in full speed so you guys can see it. There are a few things that I would improve or work on, change. There are all kinds of different ways to shoot the puck. So I'm gonna go with the biggest one that I see, and it's right here with his weight shift. You can see if you look at his leg, his weight, whoops, let's try again. His weight is more there versus over his foot. I would like to see that weight.
Over the stick.
Yeah, so over the stick, right? So if you watched the last stream, we showed Phil Kessel. He was extreme. He leaned over like this. So like his shoulder was almost over the blade of his stick. There's two ways that you can do that. So you can lean your body over, which Kessel was doing. You can also pull the puck in a little bit, which Kessel was also doing there, right? So I would like to see the weight more over that foot. So try to end with the shoulder, the knee, and the toe all lined up. I can show you there, right? So instead of kind of jumping like that, you're using all arms right here. I'll grab a stick actually, so it's a little more obvious. Looking at me, the puck is right there, kind of shooting like that. You're getting that weight transfer, but you can see my shoulders here. Oh, no, stay right there. It's easier to show the alignment. Right? So if I land like this, the shoulder is here, the knee is there, and the toe is there. I'd like to see more over here when you release it, right? So the ankle, the knee, hip, and even have the shoulder out a little bit more. At least have it all lined up. But if you want to get even more weight transfer, sort of like Phil Kessel, now you've got the ankle there, the knee there, and the shoulder out here. Oh yeah, pretty much the opposite. So he's getting really good snap, right? Another thing that we could do there, and you guys can use this too. I'm using one example of someone shooting, but maybe it applies to you as well, right? Doesn't have to be your video, but you can record yourself. The top hand doesn't seem to come out as much as I'd like. He's still getting a bit of a snap. Maybe punch that out a bit more. And the last thing to try is to pull the puck in. So let's see, can't really rewind it. The puck sort of starts there and then ends there. It doesn't really get towed in. So try to get that.
To bring it closer to his feet almost.
Yeah, bring it a little closer in and then snap, and then that just helps you get your body weight over it and flex the stick. It creates a better shaft angle as well, so you can really flex that stick. So there's a few things to work on for your snapshot. That was from a previous stream. Now we're going to hop into that the defensive tips. And I think we're starting with Chris Pronger. Are there any comments coming in?
Let's
You can
see.
rhyme off real quick.
Weird person 9 broke his stick. That sucks.
Weird person 9, that'll happen. I mean, that's one of the sacrifices of practicing at home is you break your twig. That's why I recommend get a cheap stick. When I'm practicing, I'll probably use like a wooden stick, or I don't have it here. It's out on the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
I have like an old graph. I bought it like 10 years ago and I still use it. I drilled holes in it. It's just like my junk
In the
stick.
Toby stick video you
Yeah,
did,
exactly. All right, so let's hop into these defensive tips, the pro examples. After this, we'll do some drills for you guys. So talking about a quiet stick, Lidstrom is really good with that. Watch how he keeps his stick nice and quiet leading in. Look, he's not really doing anything. He's waiting for the react. He kind of puts it down a little bit. And to be honest, if I'm this player, I'd take that shot because there's no stick in that lane. But this is why Lidstrom is so good. He just knows, he's reading body language. He knows he's going to make that pass, right? The player even draws it back, kind of faking like the shot, but Lidstrom doesn't react. He keeps his stick in the passing lane. He knows the goalie has the shot. He's taking away.
Goal always wants the shot first.
Yeah, a goalie would rather see a shot from there than a pass across and there. So it is smarter to take away that pass. He still has his body in a bit of a position where he could try to stop if the shot does come through, but he keeps his stick, and then look at that. He reacts. Right, he's got it there. Right when he knows that pass is coming, he swings it just enough, and he extends that arm. See the extension from the arm? Let's zoom in. Right, so he's still not revealing his reach because it looks like that pass can be. Whoops! It looks like this pass can be made across because he hasn't revealed his cards yet. Right? Boom! Look at that.
As soon as he releases it.
Right on. And speaking of what Pronger was talking about, he's got his blade open like that, not closed. Right?
Right.
And boom! Just perfectly pokes it away. What a great stick right there. All right, so here's another example. Quiet stick. He's looking, there's a fake shot, going for the pass, boom, right? I think that's the same play.
Yeah, just a different angle.
Yeah, different angle. All right, there we go. Here's a good back check, right? Hustling. I like this because instead of going for the puck, I'm going to play it through so you guys can see it in full motion. Here it is again. So it's a foot race back here. A lot of players will try to skate right for the puck, but Lidstrom goes for body position, right? He's not trying to get the puck. He's trying to win the man, right? So right away, he's interfering, but in a legal way. Yeah. He's putting his stick underneath the other player's stick. Now this guy starts fighting back, so now it's a 50-50 battle, right? They're both kind of interfering with each other. That's allowed in hockey, right? So he puts his stick under, and then
gets his center of gravity lower.
Yeah,
too.
Gets a center of gravity, gets the body position, overpowers the player, and then just drives through and peels that puck away and moves the other way. Now look at this. This is this is what makes him elite. So another player on the team comes, he sticks his foot out, kicks it away from him, and then he goes and collects it and makes an outlet pass. Right. So that's the difference between making a great play and amazing play. Peels the puck out of this guy. Whoop, that's mine. Sorry, I'll be taking that. Here's one on Patty Kane. Right. So just having a stick, just a little tap on the stick to kind of mess up his move. He doesn't give up on the play though here, gets his stick into a good position, and then goes to the stick again, right? And then goes after the puck. So that's what I'm talking about. He's not chasing the puck. He's trying to get stick position or body position. So here we go, right? Stick, okay, didn't quite get it. Stick, okay, got it. Puck. Real smart stuff.
In between the net.
Yes.
In between that happening.
And always maintaining a good body position. Here he's chasing, right? He wants body position. Once he knows, okay, now I got it.
Forced him to back up, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay between the puck and the net, the man and the puck and the net. Boom, stick and puck. All right. Here's another example of that good active stick. Waiting. He sees that pass coming, drops the stick, and then still has a little bit extra to take that pass away. Here's another good one, right? Revealing that stick. Let's see. Boom, right? Misses it, but doesn't give up. Misses the first sweep, doesn't give up, still active with that stick, knocks it away. Here's another good one. So he starts with his stick out in front, trying to take away this lane here. as the player has some speed on him, he opens a stick, right? This guy is trying to dangle him. He pulls it back, very intentional, moves that puck away, right? So just how he's moving that blade, how he's moving the stick, that is what is really important for defense. That's what you guys really got to focus on. Heard it from Pronger. We've seen it from Lidstrom. Here's another one, right? He doesn't give up. Poke, 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 keep moving, play the body, pinch the guy off against the boards. Here's another one, right? So it looks like he's in the middle of getting dangled here, right? He's fully extended, but he keeps his speed. The guy's about to dangle him right there. Nope. Okay. Play the stick now. Play the stick. Forget about the puck, right? He's not even going after the puck right there. He's like, okay, I just got beat. The puck is behind me, but as long as this player can't touch it, I'm good. So I'm just going after this guy's stick now. If he can't control his stick, he's controlling this guy's stick. And as long as he's controlling that guy's stick, then that guy can't control the puck. And he just, look at him, leans. He's like, nah, you're not, no, wait, no. Don't touch that. That's my puck.
Yeah.
All right. So love that from Lidstrom. Here's another one. We could go on all day, but really active stick. Oh, this one was a deceptive one I want to throw in there. He fakes moving the puck and then just leaves it for his defensive partner.
Oh.
Right? That was kind of a smart, sneaky little move.
Oh,
and then his defensive partner picks it up over here. I thought that was a good one.
Good.
So there's a few pro examples. Let's hop into the drills. We got any questions coming through? Like anything? Scroll through on YouTube just in case something came to mind. We're going to set up some drills for you guys, talking about board play, talking about getting a good first pass, using some of the DIY things that we built.
We've got a good question.
I'm going to grab some pucks while you read them off.
Amy asks, how can a center be a better back checker?
How can a center be a better back checker?
So I guess better defensively center.
Yeah, I would say for that, it's a matter of not getting caught too far out of a play, kind of being aware of the type of possession that you have. If you commit at the wrong time, when it's kind of a 50-50, you're way too low, there's an outlet pass, now you have a lot of ice to cover. So if you kind of shade more to be a bit higher in your zone, shade a little more to the defensive side. So when, there is a turnover, you need to back check. You don't have 50 feet of ice to catch up to. You're in a better defensive position. So I would say that'd be it. More recognition, being aware of how good a possession your team has. You can be more aggressive when your team has really strong possession of the puck. But once it seems like there could be a turnover, that's when you got to play more of a support role and just be ready to back check. That would probably be it. It's you obviously work on your speed helps, right? But not being too far on the outside, not being too deep when there could be a turnover. I think it helps the most.
Jay Mazzy asks,
what up, Jay?
If you use a bad stick and go to a good stick on the ice, does it feel different?
I would say to a degree, yeah, but there's always going to be a difference going from one stick to the other. If anything, you're going to feel better because if you're using a bad stick,
it's going to be
yeah, you're this one's nicer. They're maybe 5 minutes before you're going to, or maybe not 5 minutes, but an hour before you're going to leave for your hockey practice, grab your good stick, get a nice smooth surface and just handle the puck a few times, take a few shots just to get that feeling. Yeah. And then, bridge the gap a little bit.
Substantially different that it's not going to be good.
Let's do one more and then you can show off your drill here. Where do you want the pucks headed?
Just
throw them right about here?
Net, yeah.
All right, I'll throw a few more there for you. Let's go one more question.
Hockey Habs fan
Yep.
asks, on defense,
Yep.
is it better to be middle left or right side of the ice?
Right. So just talking about positioning in general, I think.
Middle, left, or right.
Yeah. Let's talk about the rink within the rink. So if we could draw a line from the goalpost to the dot, connect all the dots, right? Same here, a line here. This is the rink within the rink. This is basically where you want to play. And then if you get caught outside, you're giving the offensive player the good ice. You want to keep them away from just the center of the ice because that's when they have more options. You know, if you can keep a guy on the outside, they pretty much only have one play. They can go wide or move the puck this way. If they're playing more here, they can pass this way or pass this way. They can delay. There's a lot more options that they have. So basically try to play within the rink. If you're playing, say, a one-on-one against a guy, I always say try to send him to the outside and also try to send him to his backhand. Players are not as good on their backhand. So if you can recognize, okay, if I give him a little extra ice over here, right? So for me, right, you're the defenseman. If Hayden moves more this way, yep, that's good. He's giving me space here. I can easily just make a move, get a shot. I'm on my forehand, right? But if Hayden goes a little more this way, recognizes on my backhand, okay, now I have to drive wide here. A lot of players are weaker on their backhand, more likely to bobble the puck. If they have to make a pass from here, they're more likely to make a bad pass. You know, they're just a little more uncomfortable on their backhand, especially at the lower levels. So that's something you could think of. You know, what handedness is a guy? Can you send him to your backhand? Can you always send him to the outside? It's more relative than if you should be left, right, middle. Right. But you can use the dots as an alignment tool.
General guideline.
Yeah, general guideline there. And
I think you have some videos on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone here who is here just for the defense, want to be a better defenseman or just be better at defense in general, I think I have 5 videos in a playlist. It's on the YouTube channel. Defense 101, talking about using the markings, talking about playing guys one-on-one, open ice versus against the boards, stuff like that. So Hayden, I'll grab the camera and time for your drill.
All right. We'll see how it works. I mean, I didn't quite finish ringing it up. So I think
Okay.
it's gonna fall.
Oh, we already got a super chat coming in, $2.80. I'm just gonna check who that's from.
Nicole D, I think.
Oh, Nicole D, thank you very much for the super chat.
I did see that come through. I didn't want to interrupt you.
That's all right. Yeah, Nicole D, thank you so much. Oh, it says $2. It must be $2 US. It means we get 280 Canadian. Boom, conversion rate.
Nice.
Thank you for your American $2 bill. All right, so if you're just joining now, we're doing a DIY project for defense to work on your defensive skills. Hayden is taking his sweet time. Let's get on with it. Come on, wrap that tape up. There you go. So
Make sure it doesn't.
let's show what we're going on. We stuck a stick through the net, taped a roll of tape on the end so it doesn't come through. And now Hayden is going to, what you gonna do, Hayden?
Lift the stick.
All right, so show me the drill. This is something you guys can practice at home if you have a hockey net. It's gonna be a quick explainer.
All right, so.
Yeah, I got that in the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just got a rebounder. You could use anything.
Yep.
Set up. It's basically trying to practice. I mean, this isn't technically in front of the net, but
Yep.
just go with it. We'll assume that the net is this way. Someone's trying to get open for a pass.
Yep.
Pass is coming to them. You're on defense. You want to lift the stick, position pass.
He slashed you back, man.
Yeah, he's like
Came back at you.
Give me some attitude.
It's not taking that BS.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to draw a penalty too.
So I think we'll start like back here.
Okay.
Kind of give a pass. Hopefully it'll come back roughly close.
Yeah.
Lift the stick.
Boom.
Pass out.
Yeah. Get the advantage, right?
Yeah, like
Love that.
They're gonna, even if they're strong on the stick, but you get spotty position under, you can see like they might be interfering, but you can.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Pass it.
Well, yeah, they can't touch the puck with their stick in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this. Oh, going after.
Too fast.
Yeah, too fast.
Maybe.
Go for that stick lift. Pass it from underneath.
Yeah.
Set it there. Go for that stick lift. Readjust.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go.
All about the fine adjustments.
Boom. Nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
There. Oh, so 2 things I like here. I like how you get stick position and then body position.
Yeah.
So let's see what he's doing here, right? So he makes the pass, lifts the stick, turns into it, totally seals off the player, and then grabs the puck. Nice. Boom. Getting that pass out. All right, I like that. I'm gonna set up mine. What I like there is too often I see players they're just 100% focused on the puck, right? They're trying to go after that puck, go after the puck. If they go after the puck and the guy lifts their stick, now they're out, right? So this is just training you. Go after the stick, body, then the puck. There are times, obviously, when you can take that puck, but a lot of times, like if you're trying to block a pass here, they can find a way through, like under your stick, through your feet, whatever. And if this guy's wide open, that's a bad position to be in. Let me just show you right here. There's my stick, right? So say there's a guy, he's wide open right here. This is my guy. And I'm like, oh, I don't want him to get the pass in front, so I'm going to try to.
We'll say I'm the guy.
Yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy. Right? Oh, I don't want you to get open, so I'm going to try to block that pass. And I come over here and I move towards the puck carrier, leaving this guy wide open. Okay, so here comes the pass. Oh, I missed it. Goes over to this guy. He's wide open. I should be back here, right, blocking off this guy. If the pass comes through, lift the stick. Boom, lift the stick. He's done. You can't get it, right? Now, then the problem comes if this guy steps off the wall, he can drive the net. And like, who do you cover?
Yeah,
right.
That's where positioning comes.
I would shade. I would come a little off this player, kind of, put a bit of pressure on.
2-on-1.
Yeah, it's a little harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, play the man, lift the stick. So for mine, we wanted to work on let's talk about top 3 things that make a good defenseman or a good defensive player. I would say a good first pass. I would say gap control, and I would say.
The best ways to shoot, like offensively, or
a good shot is really good. We got gap control, first pass, and what Chris Prong was talking about, active stick. Obviously, skating is really important as well. But yeah, I'd say 3 active sticks. Be really smart with your stick. You can control the play without having the puck on your stick. So active stick, gap control, good gap control, angling, positioning, stuff like that, and then a good first pass. So that's what we're going to work on right here. How do you work on passing and make it fun? Let's use Hilbert, right? Basically, all you got to do is put something in the net where it creates a lane. Now, you're using a net because you want to work on your passing. I'm going to put another one right here. I've created a spot right here that I can pass into. And I've created a spot right here. Well, Hilbert has, thanks. Right there to pass into. And then I don't have to go and chase pucks or just pass at nothing, right? So what I'm going to do is...
You need a rebounder?
I'm using a rebounder. I'm going to use the hockey shot, pass rebounder. Got a bungee cord. You can use anything. You can make one out of bungee cords if you want to be creative. I think we showed that in one of our live streams. Just like, we tried to create our own pass rebounders. But basically, I like this because instead of just sitting here and like trying to pass, like, hey, get this blocker out of the way. Instead of just
sauce it over and get it through.
Right now, it's just 2 station. Like, okay, yeah, pass, and I didn't even get that one through. Here we go. Boom, pass. Okay. It's not enough. It's not game-like. I want to make this more game-like. So I want to pick up a pass. I want to get my head up and then make that, right? Boom. Boom. Right? A little more game-like. Right? And if you have a partner, you can get them to call out left side, right side, left side, right side. So, right, a little more. We can also move this rebounder. I don't think I can actually hit that one side if I move over here.
Yeah,
right?
The angle from your right.
Yeah, from here. The puck can't see. But yeah, now we can work on just, catching pucks here, head up quickly, boom, boom, step. Oh, bad pass. That's why I don't play defense. So there's a couple DIY projects. Play with them, be creative, change them, make them more your own, add things to them, show us what you're doing. #TeamHTH. So those are a few drills, and let's go over some more drills that are going to make you a better defenseman. One thing that I notice good defensemen do really well is good board play. Oh, yeah. Playing the puck against the boards. We're going to use a ball, a little easier to play. Here it is. You do not need a full hockey board setup, right? Use a wall. You can do it in your basement, like obviously.
Your parents don't care about.
Yeah, use like an outside wall or like go to a school or something and use like just a brick wall.
Feed up garage door.
Yeah, use something. You could just set up some like a bit of a barrier, kind of use that. But I do like something that you kind of push off. These ones actually aren't that stable, so I can't push too hard against them. Right. Where'd my ball go?
There you go.
What we're working on is playing the ball with your feet. And this is so important. In hockey, there's so many times where you're in a battle and you have to fight a guy off with like one hand, another guy with the other hand, and then can still control the puck, right? So we're gonna have a hockey stick. And what you wanna do is just have a friend or a sibling, in this case, harass you for like 20 seconds while you fight them off and you play the ball and use your feet to control it. You can use your stick as well, push off, kick up, right? And that's basically what we're doing. You're trying to shield the player. So if Hayden is the guy, right? You're pushing me and I'm just gonna keep moving this around. I might pinch it against the boards like this, right? Hold it. I might invite that battle. So you can do that as well. I can lift this up. Take your foot, boom. hold that right there, and then say, all right, come and get it, come and get it. Wait until you kind of work them off, and then kick it and go, right? Kick it out, go. So I do have a tarp kind of blocking the way. Do that for like 20, 30 seconds, and then it's your friend's turn, right? You switch, or your siblings, right? And make sure that you use your left foot, your right foot. Basically, you're trying to hold it, move it up the boards, push the player out of the way.
That low stance.
Yeah, oh, low wide, that's really important, thank you. So if I'm here, actually, I'm gonna switch it around on you. Hayden, this is something I do on the ice. Hayden's gonna take a nice tall stance, feet close together. You can come out here, Hayden. Yeah, he's standing up, feet are close together, and he's not very balanced, right? If he's on skates, he's probably falling over right there. Easy to knock off. O. Johnson just said, I subbed. Beauty, another sub. I subbed. Did we see? Oh, did you zoom in on it? Beauty, love it, guys. So, you know, feet close together, nice and tall, legs aren't bent. You're just easy to knock off the puck. No problem, right? Yeah. Now, okay, 2 things. Real simple, 2 things. Go wide, go low. Boom. Right now he's a beast. I can't move the guy. I'm gonna need like a freight train to push him out of the way. And it's crazy. Like even like the little guys that I coach, I say
their center of the lower your center of gravity, the
true.
Is to knock you off.
Yeah. So I say, you know, when they're low, I'm like, go low, go wide. Yeah. And this is it, right? It's just going from like here or here with no knee bend. It's like wide or low, wide. And that's it. That's gonna help you so much.
The boards, like,
and
a lot of people's tendency is to go upright against the board.
Yeah, to be like this, right?
Right, but then you're pretty easy.
Oh
to
yeah,
off the puck and
done for, right?
Whereas if you take a wide stance,
low wide, right? I'm blocking with this leg.
He'll put his butt to you.
Yes.
And he creates a gap.
Yeah.
From here to
yeah.
Here.
So like this is Crosby. He's here. Like he's creating a cage basically, and it's like this is mine. Don't touch it, right? And using your feet, using your stick. So yeah, there's a quick drill for you guys. Board play. Use a ball. You can use a puck as well if you want. If you guys do it, tag me at HowToHockey. Use hashtag TeamHDH. Love to see you guys staying active, get some exercise, and getting better at hockey. Next one, and this is more just to talk about, is gap control. Basically, it's like
hard to show it in the garage.
Yeah, we'll show it here. All right.
Coaching 101.
Here we go. Gap control. Where are you compared to the guy with the puck? If you back up all the way to here, right? This is you. You got a big smile. This is the guy with the puck, right? He has so much space. He can do anything. You're not doing anything. You're useless right there, right? You're not controlling the play. You're not pressuring him. You're not causing him to do anything. So your gap control, right? It's just your distance between yourself and the person with the puck. And it's going to shrink, basically. You can have like a larger gap in the neutral zone. As they get closer and closer, you're going to shrink that gap until basically they cross the blue line. You want to be basically a stick's length away. You want to match their speed, because if they have speed, so last thing you want to do is to back up all the way to here. Guy crosses the blue line and you're like, oh, I'm too far back, and then start skating towards them.
Yeah, because then
right, because as
even more of a speed differential.
Speed differential is your easiest way to get burned. So Hayden, if you back up, oh no, Hayden's defense, give me too much space, boom, sidestep, and you are completely out of the play. Right. So gap control is really important. I'm not going to go deep into this. It's I can talk a lot about it, but I want you guys to figure this one out, because you're going to learn a lot more if you figure it out. Watch highlights of defensive plays. Watch guys like Nick Lidstrom. Watch just a game.
Watch some old highlights, old game and
not just like the highlights, because it always shows you getting burned, but you can watch that and see, okay, where did they make the mistake? Where did they go wrong? Yeah. Be curious. Be curious when you're watching these highlights. You could just watch like your favorite team, watch an old game, and every time there's like a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 or whatever,
or
just
1-on-1.
1-on-1, yeah. Watch the defense and think, what's his gap like? What's he doing to affect that? I want you guys to do that. That's your homework. Homework for today. Watch clips. Pay attention to the gap. Right? Mm-hmm. What's it like depending on the situation? Right? And the next one is defensive shots. Oh, yeah. That's the drill I wanted to do. So this one, we don't have a ton of space to do it, but I'm going to give you the idea. You guys can do it out on the street, rollerblades, in your driveway, if you have a bigger area. But it's about getting a shot as a defenseman. So you focus so much on shooting, getting height, where you want to shoot. But for defense, it's a little bit different. with defense, there's usually a lot of traffic in front of the net.
You have to find the lane more.
You're also really far back. You're shooting from the blue line or a little bit in, right? So if you're going for a high shot, trying to go top corner, you most likely will miss the net.
There's a lot more bodies to block up this high than below feet, like in between feet.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to give you a really good example. This is, it's kind of funny to say, but basically the net shrinks. The further you get back, the smaller the net gets and the harder it is to hit it. Okay. So just as an extreme example, pretend I'm trying to hit this milk crate. If I'm right here, that's really easy to hit. And if the camera comes in nice and close, just to give perspective, just look at your screen and look how big the milk crate is. The milk crate is huge. I could point almost anywhere and hit it, right? Now, if we back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Notice how the milk crate is shrinking. It's getting smaller. Now, if I make a minor change, it makes a big difference on where that puck goes. Right? So the same thing happens, boom, hit the puck. The same thing happens when you get further back. The net is shrinking, it's harder to hit, it's harder to have that pinpoint accuracy. So you should shoot for, rebounds, still aim, try to score, look for mesh. If it's there, get it. But you should also consider, can you continue offense? If you shoot and completely miss the net, what's going to happen, right? Especially if you are shooting from, let's look behind us. If you're standing right here and you wind up a clapper and you miss the net and it goes around and out, right? You've just cleared the zone, right? Especially if you're here getting those bad angle shots, just teeing them up, right? A little closer in, or move a little bit more, or, try to continue that offense. Don't try to go top left or top right every time. The other thing with your shot is if you shoot high and there's a lot of traffic in front, you're probably going to hit a body. If you shoot low, you could make it through the legs, right? There's more areas to get it through if you keep a nice, low, hard shot. Also, a little easier for your
teammates might not hate you as much.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to drill a guy in the chest or the back. Your teammates can deflect those shots a little easier. Goalie saves it, it's going to pop out because that rebound, a little easier to get those rebounds.
So tempting to want to shoot it high.
Yeah, the type of shot is usually a low, hard one. That's recommended for defense. Keep on practicing picking the corners from way back there because there will be a time where you will be called to make that shot. And if you haven't practiced it, you won't be ready. So make sure you're prepared, right? Do practice those shots, but just know there's other ones to take. Talking about defensive shots, one that I would like you guys to practice. Use a rebounder, this is a hockey shot one, or make one, use a tire, bounce a ball off of something. The first one is just walking the line, right? So you're gonna get the puck, you're gonna walk out and get that shot. So that the puck is coming from one side, right? You're gonna step off, actually no, I'm gonna, no, I'll do it this way. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
This is more likely where you be getting it from, right? So I'm gonna stand here. Hey, and I'll get you to be over there, just to sort of show. You're going to work on accepting that pass, walking out, and then getting that shot. And you have to go bar down or it doesn't count. Right? So here again, right? Boom, get that pass.
You have to go bar down.
That one didn't count. It doesn't exist. Right? Here we go. So this is basically just walking the line. Instead of just shooting, we're getting a pass, we're opening the blade, we're taking a few steps, and then working on getting that shot. Targets count too, okay? So I'll do one more from this side, and we'll go from the other side. So the key things to work on here is don't dust it off, right? Work on, boom, it touches your stick, you're going for it. Right? You want to move off that wall quickly. Right when that puck starts coming up towards you, you will be getting pressure from another player. There's going to be someone coming at you, so you need to be ready to go, boom, fly off and either make a pass or take a shot. What should happen is when you come off that wall, you'll have another player, especially on the power play, another guy on your team will come up more to the wall. So you could pass this way, you could take a shot, or if this player comes too much over to center, you could pass it back that way to your other player. So you're creating options. You're creating a triangle, 2 passing options and shooting option. One more time. All right, boom, get it out. And, oh my gosh. Let me hit the net on this one, and then we'll switch to that. And not a different. Imagine I shoot that from the blue line. It would hit the ceiling. All right, here we go. One more time. Boom, boom. There you go.
Hard and low. There you go.
Hard and low. Yeah, I just said shoot him hard and low, but it's like
you're like gotta go bar down.
I'm in the slot. I gotta go bar down, or it doesn't count. Right? Here we go. They don't even put in the score sheet if you don't go bar down. So we're just moving this to the other side. I'm gonna go hard and low this time. Okay, I'm gonna take my own advice, everyone. Same thing here. It's just your. Whoops.
Here, I'll do it from this side.
Sure. You can just go from where the passer is. That'd work. Lighting might not be
I don't know if
perfect.
I trust you to shoot that.
So here we're gonna go like this, collect it, suck it in, and get that shot. Right? So it's the same thing. You're moving along the line. You want to get that movement in because you're not. Most of the time, you're not gonna be able to get a shot here, stick handle it, line it up, and shoot. There's gonna be someone pressuring you, trying to get into that shooting lane. So we're working on movement first. Collect it, suck it in, shot. You could do a wrist shot, or you could do the pull and slap. Like that, Hayden, I didn't hit you. Now he's moving, okay? So for the self pass, you're walking back, you're using the toe, you're pulling it in, you're teeing up, and then trying to get that into the sweet spot for the release. Hayden, I'll get you to come a little closer, just give him one more example. All right, so boom, all right, you're walking, you're pulling it back, you're gonna bring it in and start setting up as it's coming towards you. It's kind of like a self one-timer. So pull it in, bring it into that sweet spot, step into it, get that shot.
You almost want, like this is an example you can do like in a small space, but in real game situation, you want to take like quick strides to the middle. You want to get there as fast as you can.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so this is just to get it in your mind, you know, the puck touching your stick, you're moving your feet, you're creating lanes, you're getting shots on net. You're not just standing still and shooting pucks because this is more defense. They're trying to be more game-like when you're on the ice. And here's another drill for you, or homework for you. Look for this happening on the ice. Look for a defenseman getting the puck on the boards, moving quickly off the boards, and then getting a pass or a shot. It's going to happen on both sides.
More space. You want to be in the middle if you can.
Yeah, dictating the play.
Yeah.
Let's do question and answer. We went over, we got the active stick, first pass, gap control. Oh, and giveaways coming up.
We've got some Hockey Shack giveaways.
And the snipe off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we will do the giveaways for Hockey Shot. We got 3 giveaways for $50 Hockey Shot gift cards. If you want to be in that draw, you just have to retweet on Twitter my most recent post. It's about the live stream. Same thing, go to Facebook, share that post on your Facebook. And then on Instagram, just record yourself watching the stream, post it up on your story. So I have my wife inside. She's taking all the people who are doing this. She's going to make a list. Here's the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're going to draw from each platform. Right?
And the grand prize.
Grand prize is a Hockey Shot train at home kit. It's training tiles. It's got rebounders. It's got pucks. It's really cool setup for you guys to practice your skills at home. We'll be doing that from the YouTube comments. So you have to be here to win it. And we're gonna do a snipe off. Yeah. We're gonna do a snipe off.
2 people.
Yeah.
And hit a target, basically.
Yeah. So let's go over the questions. Anyone who wants to do a super chat, really always appreciate the support. We'll give you the old horn. This one's for Nicole D. Thank you very much, Nicole. She didn't have a question or comment, but always appreciate the support. Yeah, and anyone who does like a big contribution, will toss you on the Hall of Fame. You know, I'd love to support those who support us.
I'll answer Jay Mazzy's question because he's been waiting for this defensive video forever.
Oh yeah, Jay Mazzy.
He asked, where should the release point be on a low shot?
Oh, that's a good point. For the release, I pretty much always like it to be, you know, kind of lined up with that front foot. If it gets too far in front of you, it will tend to go higher because you're just here and your blade naturally opens up more as you push more in front of you. So I would not like to see it kind of like in front of the toe. I'd like to see the release right about there, right? Come through. You could play with having it a little further back. I do know with like a one-timer or a slap shot, sometimes having the puck a little further back helps keep the puck lower, just because if it's more in front, you hit the ice, right? And then the blade is opening up as you come through. So you could try a little further back. That could help keep the puck a little bit lower. But the big thing to keep it low, roll your top hand and drive your bottom arm down, like low towards where you want it to go.
Henry DeVries.
Henry DeVries, you won the previous one, so you gotta
message us. So we're on quarantinecamp.ca.
Go over to quarantinecamp.ca, create a profile, hit up Hayden because you did win in the last stream, I believe, the very last one.
Yeah.
The home training kit.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a question actually. He asks, "What do you do when you are behind stride on a breakaway and not get a hook. So you're trying to catch up to someone without getting a
Right.
penalty,
Okay. So this is you're behind someone. They have a breakaway. You don't want to hook them. My go-to is always to slightly interfere with them just before they release the puck. So I'll give Hayden a stick just to kind of demonstrate
the refs
this.
aren't good, they might let you. Oh, that one's stuck in the net.
I won't give you that one. No, I mean, I think this is a fair play. It's not interference. Like, you're just obstructing. You're just messing them up, right? So a lot of times the guys are coming up, right? They're going to wind the puck back a little bit. And just before, and the reason I wait until the very, very, very last second is because I am hauling butt. Like, I'm just skating as hard as, if I try to do anything, it's going to slow you down. So you have to wait until the last possible second to just get a chance to do anything, right? So skating. I got the puck. Right when I'm about to shoot, then it's just whatever you can do, like a little tap right there. It could just be, yeah, like knocking the blade a little bit. If you're on this side for whatever reason, it could just be like bumping their hand. Like even, right? Like the hand comes out like this and just kind of knock it just a little bit. And because all it takes is a bit of a, like that to really mess their entire shot and have them muff it completely. So that's sort of what I go for. The other thing you can do is dive and swing. As long as you hit the puck first, it's good. And I have seen this in many games where the guy gets completely taken out. But is that still the rule?
I don't know.
If you hit the puck first? Let me know in the comments, because when I played OMHA hockey and Ontario Minor Hockey Association, you could dive, swing. If you hit the puck first and then trip the guy, that's fine. Right?
I think it's still considered a trip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments.
It's like you want to go and get the puck and essentially not haul them down.
If you obviously,
most refs are still going to call it.
It's better if you don't trip the guy, but like this is your last ditch effort. So
if he's on a breakaway, you're almost better off.
Yeah. So the guy's got the puck. You're trying to come in. You can't make it because you're not that long, right? So just at the last second, you dive and you swipe at it. You can come, like maybe you're behind the guy and you're diving and swiping like that, trying to get the puck away from him. It's a last ditch effort. Hopefully you don't take the guy out.
Yeah.
Any comments coming up if that's a penalty?
Yeah.
I haven't been following ref rules or books or anything, but I know when I was a kid.
First is good, says Nicholas.
Boom, we're good still. Hit the puck first, not a penalty, and because technically you did make the play on the puck, you didn't trip him, and he didn't score because of the trip.
I've just seen that called wrong too many times.
Yeah, but it's one of those things because if like, let's say the guy doesn't have a puck and you trip him, it is tripping.
It's true.
So it's kind of a funny, I don't know, it's a funny rule, but it's as far as we know, it's good if you hit the puck first. That's obviously what you should be going for. You shouldn't be chasing the guy down and trying to trip him. That's a bad play. Oh, got a super chat coming through.
Swifty50.
Boom, Swifty50 keeping the streaks going. Appreciate you, Swifty50.
Thanks guys, another good day at camp. By the way, I shared the link with my team. So that's
Boom, love it. Share with the team. That's like targeted. I hope some of your teammates are here.
If you guys know Swifty50, let us know.
Yeah. If you're a friend of Swifty50, say hi.
All right. Any more questions, guys? It's okay if you don't have social media because you're watching on YouTube, so you're automatically a potential candidate for the grand prize.
We're gonna scribble down a bunch of names at the end of this stream. People who have been commenting, asking questions. We're writing them down, and we'll draw from that name, draw from that list. So Henry DeVries, for example, was in the list already from a previous stream, just from commenting and being there, and ended up winning the last home training kit.
How do you match speed when you're skating backwards?
Oh, good question. You can start by skating forwards, right? So when you're younger, like there is that differential. Number one thing is to put in the work, put in the time, work on your backward skating so that you can, match it a little more easily. You won't have that big disadvantage.
Do like backwards crossovers to gain speed and like
exactly
like
so
C cuts to keep it going without moving too much side to side.
So the backwards crossovers, that's going to get you your speed a little faster. I had a race with my friend. We did the entire length of the ice, just like the C cuts, this skating. And then we did the same thing, backwards crossovers. We went a lot faster with the backwards crossovers. The more you practice either, the better you're going to get at them. But those backwards crossovers are going to get you that speed. But the easiest way is just to
acceleration too. I think
Oh yeah, to get the acceleration, you need that one backwards cross first. I always teach that on the ice, especially with my buddy Scott Grover out of Barrie. He's big on that one, that big one crossover, get the speed and then go.
Right.
You can actually practice that off the ice, basically just working on this foot, coming under, and then going like that, and then you go this way, right? Boom, and then backwards.
Right.
We could get a good off-ice drill if it wasn't snowing out.
Yeah.
The other way is just to cheat, right? So you see, oh, there's a turnover. You're a defenseman. You've got like 20, 30 feet, right? You just turn around and start skating and then turn around backwards and go, or like, you're not obviously going to turn right around, but say I'm here, I'm watching the play, it's coming up there. I'm going to go, forward, then turn backwards and play
Still
it.
facing the puck.
Yeah, always try to face the play, just in case anything else happens. Always try to read it. But yeah, you can turn, you can like skate, and then transition it backwards. Another big thing is to work on not losing speed when you transition from forwards to backwards. And I talked about that in another video. So there's a few tips for you.
Yeah, and that's goes into play too. Like if you can skate, then you should be able to read their speed.
Yeah.
Like as far as matching, it's just a matter of gauging how quickly they're going and if they're slowing or going faster. That's just you get used to with time. What if you don't have a lot of space? How can you work on your defensive shots?
Yeah.
It's from Cohen Theus.
Cohen Theus. So that's a tough one. If you don't have a lot of space, I would say set up something where you, like if you can shoot, just work on those low shots and try to hit things low. That'll help with your passing, right? Just
almost like set up, maybe like if you have a net or somewhere to shoot on, I would set up like put some tape on the net or like really small targets.
Right.
And shoot from, even though you're closer, but you're aiming for a smaller target, like Jeremy was talking about.
You could hang soup cans down here, nice and low.
Yeah.
You could, targets like that, just put them nice and low where Hilbert is having his nap, right? So you can just work on, getting that boom, that accurate, like low, quick snap. That's going to help you with your passing and it's going to help you with your shooting. It's just a skill that defensemen use more.
Getting that muscle memory.
Yeah, it's just the muscle memory of looking low, shooting low, keeping it low. It's going to help for like passing through traffic.
Shot for tips and stuff like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Another thing you can do is just set up a bunch of obstacles and try to hit something through those obstacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another thing is just find an open space, find like a roller rink or a hockey rink or a park or a tennis court or something. And then you can work on something more like what we're talking about in the stream.
Mm-hmm. All right, are we gonna do giveaways or?
Well, we need Sammy to bring all the names, and you want to go and fetch her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll answer a few more questions for you guys. I'm gonna grab the iPad, go over some more questions.
I'll throw it on the tripod.
We could do the stream one right now, like with the name. Actually, no, we'll get her to write down some there as well.
Yeah, you can go through and look. Maybe we'll add those people that had good questions.
Oh, I think for the you got it on the backwards, by the way.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's how you. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, this looks interesting.
No, because you put it backwards.
Oh, okay, my bad. Amateur hour over here. Crosby, McDavid, Ovi, or Crosby? What do you think? McDavid, Ovi, Crosby.
Like, who am I picking on my team, or
it just says
the biggest legend? Like, I don't know what.
I gotta say, like, just based on that very general, vague question, I'd say McDavid is the more skilled player out of all of them. Ovi, they all have their traits that they're good at.
I would pick McDavid.
Giuseppe plays. Can I be in the draw? I think you did write that name down in one. I think you're already in.
777.
No. Giuseppe 44 plays.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, we got a live chat from Liam Major. Boom. Let me toss up the super chat. Liam, thank you so much. So Liam says, thanks for all the great advice. Miss being on the ice. Let me tell you, I miss it as well. Actually, while we're here talking about super chat, we do have the How to Hockey merch. So this is the puck drop shirt. If you guys want to check that out, I got the link in my bio on Instagram. It's howtohockey.com/merch. You want to show everyone how much you miss hockey, represent Team How to Hockey, join the team, show some swag. Really appreciate that. Peter Wellen says, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Peter. Hayden's just going inside. I wonder if you can still hear him because he has his mic on. That would be interesting. Let me know if you still hear Hayden. We have him mic'd up. He's just going inside to get names for the draw. Will Ovi outscore Gretzky? That's by Drubels. And can everybody be in the draw? Drubels will get you in that draw. strong possibility. I would say probably not. If he can stay healthy, then yes. Yeah, he has a chance. He definitely has a chance. Ryan Hempel says, how should I play an empty net one-on-one? That's tough. So I'm assuming you mean, okay, you're here, guy with the puck is you, right? And the net's empty. You got to be more aggressive. You got to be really aggressive on that puck. So I always say stick on puck, right? Be deliberate, be active with your stick. For this one, you got to close that gap a little bit more. You can't give them any time to shoot. You have to be close enough so if they decide to shoot, you can be on them, right? Because if you back up too much, well, now they're just going to kind of take a lane and lob that puck over you, and you're done for. So you got to risk. You got to have that risk, because if you're not, aggressive, they're going to score. I'd rather be more aggressive, take a chance at it. Maybe they sidestep you or get past you. At least you kind of gave a good fight. Yeah, so I play the empty net one. Really aggressive, trying to take away that shooting lane, and go after the puck. Be aggressive, risk it for the biscuit. Stephen Brimmer says, "Is there a special app used to analyze people, or is it just native to iPad?" It's called the Coach's Eye. That's the one that I use. Really like that. Actually, I have some more footage that we can go through while we're waiting for the draw. Whoops. Canadian Bender says, "Put me in the draw." Canadian Bender, I believe, is Beverly Hunter. Send us a message. Go on quarantinecamp.ca. Send Hayden a message, because you were one of the winners from the previous stream. So, Hayden, is Canadian Bender Beverly Hunter?
Yeah, that's what they were saying last time.
Yeah, well, that's what they said anyways. So actually, this is something we got some names for the draw.
No.
Ah, Hayden, you knocked over the light.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. You're the one who walked by it.
Wind.
It was the wind. So this is just another using the app, the Coach's Eye. This is something that I thought was really funny. This is Chris Pronger, by the way. Talking about hockey, playing defense, it's a thinking man's position. So you can see nothing is happening. And Pronger, the Philadelphia Flyers, are basically trolling the Tampa Bay Lightning right here by outsmarting them. They know they're playing the 1-3-1, which is this guy has been told, do not forecheck further than like a little bit inside the blue line. So like, oh, that's how you're going to play it? Yeah, come get us. And you can see they set up their formation, and eventually the refs blow the whistle, and then they just do it again. They say, you have to move the puck. Okay, so they pass the puck back and forth. So it's just being smart, recognizing the formation that the other team is using, where the players will be on the ice. They were so aware of this that they just trolled the entire Tampa Bay organization by holding it and trying to force them to come and forecheck the puck, and they wouldn't. And everybody in Tampa was booing them, but I thought it was hilarious. It's a thinking man's position, and that was kind of like a funny, smart play to be like, look, you guys got to come and forecheck. Like, you're not even playing hockey at this point. We got some more Chris Pronger tips here. Here's a nice big hit, right? So playing the man, angling, recognizing their movement. Instead of just going after the puck, just boom, see ya. Separate the man from the puck. That's the point of a body check. It's not to take a guy's head off, although that was a pretty wicked hit. The point of a body check is to separate the man from the puck, not separate his head from his body, as some guys do. But anyways, that app is Coach's Eye. Hayden is currently writing down some of the people who will be in the draw. So you're looking at Instagram, Twitter? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Did Sammy get a little busy in there or what?
Yeah, she didn't write any, so I have to. But you have my phone and an iPad.
Oh, shoot. Okay, 1 second.
I'm just writing off of memory, so.
Okay, so Hayden is doing a few off of memory. I will give you your phone. So we're doing the entries in the draw now, guys. I'll answer a few more questions. I guess we're going to end the Twitch stream then.
Oh, maybe I can look at it while
All right.
Sorry, guys.
A little bit of different view on Twitch over there.
Yeah, you guys get to look at the board.
All right, let's do more of the Q&A, guys. Amy Campagna says, I posted 3 times on Instagram. Can I be in the draw? Write that one down.
Sure.
Hayden's going to be doing the entries. So if you guys have any questions, I'll answer them here while Hayden is doing the entries for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're giving away 3 $50 Hockey Shot gift cards.
Sorry, guys.
Jeremy, what stick do you use? I use a Radulov. This is from Sophie's Awesome World. Is it good? Can I be in the draw? Also, I'll send a link to my hockey group chat. So I'm using right now the SuperTax AS2. It's an 85 flex. It's a Crosby curve. Happy with this stick. To be honest, I could bang pucks into the net with almost any stick. I like a moderate toe curve, nothing crazy. Flex is 85, not too whippy, not too stiff. So I try to keep everything kind of down the middle, not too extreme on anything. But the best stick for you is the best stick for you. It's personal preference. Find something that you like, and yeah, keep on experimenting. Be curious. Find something that you enjoy. Harsheep Sharma says, "What's more important, forward or backward skating?" Personally, I'd say forward skating. There's so many things that you do forward skating. There's transitions and pivots and all this stuff. For a defenseman, though, there should be more of an emphasis on backward skating. You're going to be doing a lot of it. So for defense, maybe backward skating is equally as important as forward skating. There is a rumor that Jaromir Jagr could not skate backwards when he got into the NHL. I don't know how much truth is to that. His former coach, I think it was Kevin Constantine, who coached him for the first few years on the Pittsburgh Penguins, said that. So look it up. See if you can find any clips of Jagr skating backwards in his first 2 or 3 years of playing in the NHL. Apparently, he said, I was just so good at skating forwards. Why do I need to skate backwards? I'll just turn around and skate forwards. So take it for what it's worth. I would recommend obviously working on all areas of your game and not being like that. We're down to the bottom here. Anaheim Duck 16 says, "You ended the stream on Twitch." Yes, we did. I hate how to use the phone.
Actually, I didn't mean to cancel.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Hockey Habs fan, what's the best flex for a 100-pound 12-year-old? Every time for flex, I recommend start with half your body weight, 100 pounds, start with 50 flex. If your technique is good and you're pretty strong, you take a lot of slap shots, go a little higher. If you're don't have that great a technique, you're not that strong, you take more snap shots, wrist shots, go lower, maybe 40 flex or 35. Lots of people asking to be in the draw. Nomadic says, "While on D, how should I know when to body check or when to skate backwards with them?" Good point. Comes with experience. Obviously you want a little bit of info going in, but you're going to have to make those reads, make those decisions. And the more you make those decisions and you're aware of, was it a good choice or a bad choice? That's how you're going to get better at it. It's just your confidence is going to come with that experience. I would say, guy's got his head down, good time to lay the shoulder. You've closed that gap where you're close enough to kind of make that hit without giving him time to avoid left or right, good time to lay. If you're way back here, the guy's there, and you decide to drop that shoulder, pretty good chance he's going to sideswipe you or sidestep you or pull a move or roll off you or something like that. Look for when the player's eyes are down. Look for when they bobble the puck and they have to kind of figure that out. They're not really paying attention. Those are good times. A lot of times you don't have to go with a full-on earth-shattering hit. You don't have to dig the skates in and just drop the guy. You could just slow down. Close the gap, lift the stick, put the shoulder into the guy. Right. So it's not a full-on check. Or not a full-on body check. It's just, slow down, lift stick, lay body, and the guy can't get past you. That's a standard men's league play, where you're not allowed to throw body checks. And, it works very well. Let's see, we got some more here. Do D have a longer stick? That's from Dashell Murray. Typically, yes, defense have longer sticks. It just gives them a little bit more to poke check, a little bit more to intercept passes. Their shots, a little better taking shots from the blue line. Longer stick tends to give you a little bit more power. That's how some people feel. So yeah, there are exceptions to every rule. There are some defense with shorter sticks for whatever reason, personal preference. But yeah, defense tend to have longer sticks. Canadian Bender, how do you play the 2-on-1? For a 2-on-1, typically you want to take away that pass. That's your main priority. Give the guy a bit of a look at the net, because then the goalie would rather be perfectly squared up with the shooter and play that shot. But it depends on, it's all situational. I'll have to do this on the board.
I have names selected for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Beauty.
We need more from people in the chat, so can you give me some as you want?
Okay.
Actually, I can look at.
Yeah. Just grab the iPad.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll say defense is right in the middle. There is a player over here and a player over here, right? In that case, kind of stick to the middle, shade to the middle, maybe shade a little, kind of like take away that passing lane, be ready to drop that stick. You want to force that shot, right? But if it's like player, defense right there, you can basically cover both guys at the same time. Maybe then you can make a sweep for that puck and play the puck carrier and try to make that play be a bit aggressive, because even if you make the mistake, you can easily shift over and play that the other guy who gets the puck. So let me show you an example. So let's say, there's a guy here and a guy here. They're pretty close together. I can be aggressive on the puck carrier, because even if he makes the pass, I can easily move over here and then play the puck carrier. So a little bit of a situational awareness. I would say watch highlights, see what plays were made, what the defense was doing, which ones resulted in a good defensive play, which ones resulted in a goal. And there's no perfect answer. You can get exploited, or you can make the perfect play, but somehow the guy with the puck just makes a pass where he just threads the needle, where you did everything right, but he just slips it under the stick or past your skates or something like that, or gets that perfect shot. But yeah, I would say usually you're trying to take away that pass, because it's a lot harder for a goalie to stop the puck if a pass was made across, because then he has to square up here, he has to come over here, tons of openings happening, right? And then square up again, might be out of position. So it's better to take away the pass, let the shooter shoot. But yeah, if you see an opportunity to take away that shot, you can try that as well. I think that's it. We're gonna do the giveaway now, 3 $50 Hockey Shot gift cards, and then also at the very end, we'll pick from the comments. Hayden's writing down a lot of names
from the comments right now.
from the comments section. Yeah. We're going to draw one each. We're going to put them on target, snipe them. I have won the last 2 in a row with a perfect 1-for-1 snipe.
There you go.
Actually,
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Oh.
Because we didn't have.
All right. Okay. So we're not drawing. Okay. So Hayden has selected a winner from Facebook, from Twitter, and from Instagram. All you guys had to do was retweet, share, and we'll do this every week. So if you want to get into those draws, just remember to retweet and share on Facebook, Twitter. You get into the draw. So the winner from Twitter is Hetty Standerson? Is it Sanderson with a T?
I think so, yeah.
Hetty Standerson. That's the winner on Twitter. Get in touch, send a DM or a message. We'll be looking out for that. Instagram, the winner is Hailed Mako. So send us a DM, claim your prize, $50 Hockey Shot gift card. And then the winner on Facebook, Dave White. Thank you for the share on Facebook. So those are all our winners for the $50 Hockey Shot gift cards. Now we're going to do the winner for the Train at Home package. It's training towels. You get a pass rebounder, get some pucks, some balls. Really cool setup. We're gonna do a snipe off. You're gonna tape them to the targets.
Well, I've got some to pick on for.
Okay, we're gonna draw.
Yeah, I got them in my hat here.
Oh, we're drawing from the hat today.
I mean, I only had time to write down like maybe 10. I mean, we should pick from some old ones too.
Yeah, throw some of the old people. We got a few regulars.
Like regular stream people who are on the stream.
So people are regularly commenting, asking questions in the stream. We have a big list there, so Hayden is just picking. What we're gonna do, pick a name from the hat. We're gonna tape it to our targets. Then we're gonna snipe the targets. If you snipe your target before the other, basically the first target to get sniped is the winner. Let me get some hockey tape. You got a few names?
Yeah. All right, we got. We'll read some names.
Drum roll, please.
Peter Wellen is entered.
Here's a few of the names.
We
Not
got
doing the official.
Cohen Thiest, however you pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
He was asking a good question. We got Nate Walker from Twitch, because he's just been
Oh, yeah.
ripping on me the whole time. We got Emmett Biederman. He was in the live chat. We got
Anaheim Ducks 16 in there. Has Anaheim Ducks 16 won?
not yet, no.
Okay.
He is in here though.
Anaheim Ducks is in there.
Yeah, and we got. I'm reading the same ones. Jay Barry.
Oh,
In
yeah.
there. He's been
Jay Barry, always commenting, always active.
Hockey 7777.
All right, beauty. Okay, let's pick a
Got
name.
lot. So we each have to pick one, right?
You want to go first? Yep.
All right. I mean,
I'll get your hockey tape ready.
You pick mine, I'll pick yours. Okay, then there's no favoritism.
Oh, okay. Do it a little different, mix it up.
Yeah.
I'll rip some hockey tape off first.
Nice. ASMR.
Yeah, get nice and close. I should have done it close to the mic. Okay, so this is Hayden. Hayden will be sniping for, we got one. Oh, well, there we go. Cohen Tias.
Ah, nice.
Boom, YouTube. So you can
I'll
tape your guy,
All right.
and then you can draw my guy. Let's get nice and close here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mr. Fox 21, he's hoping. What does it say? Oh, Ben plays hockey, 88, beauty. So Ben plays hockey.
Nice. I think
Regular.
he's on quarantinecamp.ca too. So.
Oh, beauty. Yeah. So am I shooting?
You're shooting for Ben. I'm shooting for
Okay.
Cohen.
Ben.
If I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Ben, I've been pretty hot lately, working on these snipes. I'm gonna go top right. I think I went top left last time. We'll alternate each time. Make sure this puck is back, or this net's back. I'm gonna drop this just in case I missed the net. Seems to be a trend lately.
Generally a good idea.
Oh.
Don't tell me Sammy's coming to a famous now.
Could be Mason.
Oh, it is Mason.
Hey, Mason, is that you? Oh, Mason Mayhem. What up? Oh, that's okay, dude. You don't have to. Mason's here, everyone. Say hi. Oh, Mason. So we're gonna. You hurt your hand? Me and Hayden are going to be shooting for the target.
I was just mommy did it.
Oh, okay.
She slammed the door in front of me.
Yikes! Oh, Joe Cool is asking about Foxy. Did you bring Foxy today? Nah. Everyone's saying hi in the chat. We're doing a live stream, Mason. So Mason, me and Hayden are going to shoot for those targets. Hey, if we hit it, can you hit the goal horn?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to do that? You do want to do that? Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll put it right next to you. Put it right beside you, and if you want to hit the goal horn, you can hit the goal horn. But no pressure, man.
I'll get some pucks.
All right.
You only need two, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going top right. Hayden's going top left. All right.
Shooting for Cohen, you're shooting.
Little.
Ben plays hockey.
All right. Ben plays hockey. This one's for you, buddy. I'll snap. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Mason, you gotta hit the goal horn. So Hayden has the chance to still hit his target, and then we'll just keep going. So here we go.
All right.
Can you snipe it, Hayden? Pressure's on.
Haven't even taken a shot today.
Yeah, same. Oh. Wah, 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 wah.
Sorry.
Mason wants to know what happened to the goalie. Hilbert is having a nap. Do you want to go try to wake him up? So the winner of the Hockey Shot Train at Home kit is Ben Plays Hockey. Thank you so much to everybody who watches the stream, supports the stream. Love doing these for you guys. Remember, we're doing these every single week. Wednesday at noon is your hockey practice. So I'm sure you guys are all missing hockey. It's just like, it's one of those rituals where it's like you look forward to just being on the ice with your friends. Not quite the same here, but we're trying to get as close as we can. You can be in the stream with your buddies. You know, we got the regulars. They're always chatting. You know, let's do something positive. Let's stay close to the game. It makes such a big difference to have something to look forward to. So every Wednesday at noon, we're here for you guys. I got to go be a dad right now, so thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you next Wednesday. If you have a suggestion for next week's stream, let us know. You can go to quarantinecamp.ca. You can go to reddit.com/r/howtohockey, or you can just send us a message on Twitter, Instagram, at howtohockey. Hayden is at howtohayden. There's no Y there, Haden. Yeah. Give us a follow. Oh, remember, we are building we're building up that goalie.
Hilbert.
We'll probably throw it on Twitch. Maybe a little later on today. Oh, I'm going to the Auto Wreckers today to get a windshield wiper assembly.
We got to put it in.
We're going to build a moving defenseman. And I got to play with Mason. Hey, Mason, remember to be patient, right? Almost done the video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next week at noon. All right.